Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhone Captain. Today we're going to be looking at some photographs and talking about some rumors that have been floating around the web relating to the new iPhone 6 or the iPhone Air, whatever you want to call it. The first photos we're going to be looking at are come from courtesy of Lou over at Android Authority. He put together this video which compared the iPhone 6, the upcoming iPhone 6 I should say, and the current iPod 5th generation. And as odd as it may seem, the 5th gen iPod fit into the case that you see here that he had. He got his hands on a iPhone 6 case, third party somehow, and the 5th gen fit right in there. Everything lined up perfectly. The thickness of that case was dead on. I mean, everything just sort of seemed to fall into place. So maybe this is what Apple is going to be looking at. Maybe it's not. You know, if that be the case, the iPhone 6 is going to definitely be a thin device because the iPod 5th generation is much thinner than the current iPhone 5S or the iPhone 5. It's just mind-boggling that, you know, they can fit a phone that can do so much into such a small body. But anyway, the new iPhone 6 that's coming out is supposed to have a 4.7 inch screen, and it's supposed to have the bezel is not supposed to be as wide, or the border, whatever you want to call it, as the 5S. They're going to make the screen bigger, eliminating that bezel around the side of the screen. So that's going to add quite a bit of screen real estate just by removing that bezel. Also, there's talk about the 5.5 inch device, and we'll get into that a little bit here too. And it's going to be 6 millimeters thick, and it's supposed to have a back metal 3-stage design, which whatever that means, you know, I really don't know, other than just, you know, looking at some of the schematic photos we've seen. And the power button is going to be moved from the top to the side. We've all seen that. And, you know, one of the things that concerns me about this iPhone 6 dummy is they never did show it lit up. So whether or not these photos are legit or not, I couldn't tell you. But according to International Electric Business Chief Sun Chang-ek, however how you pronounce that name, they're supposed to be also going to use an electronic image stabilization for the camera rather than the expected optical image stabilization. So I have no idea what that means in layman's terms, other than it should be a better camera. And they're saying it's going to be somewhere around like an 18 pixel or megapixels. So, you know, many believe that the release is going to have two models, the 4.7 inch and the 5.5. But the 5.5 inch screen is looking like it's not going to be launched until late 2014 or even early 2015 due to some screen technology problems and battery life issues they're having. So that's sort of a bummer not to be thinking, you know, they're going to release both of those together. But as in a business sense, it only makes sense that Apple would stretch those out and, you know, bring their spotlight on each one of them separately. But, you know, both models are supposed to have the A8 processor, the Touch ID fingerprint sensor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, the improved camera that we just talked about, and, you know, all of that grouped together, guys, is going to bring an awesome device. So let me know what you think about this new iPhone. Do you think these pictures we're seeing are legitimate, or are they just something that's been made up? And are the specs going to be sufficient enough for you to buy the iPhone 6 or the iPhone Air, whatever you want to call it? Let me know in the comments below. And also, guys, if you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't signed up for the giveaway, there's still time. We're not going to choose the winner until April 12th. Go back and check that video out. I'll put it in the description as well. Hit that thumbs up button, share this on Facebook and Twitter, and keep coming back.